I want to teach for just a few minutes here on the most important friend to have. Now, I think, friends are so vitally important. We know from Harvard research that 95% of your success or failure, folks, listen to this. 95% of your success or failure in life is directly related to the people you spend the most time with. This isn't just for kids, moms and dads. This is also you. Let me also throw into that this isn't just friends. This is also family. We all have got some family members that, if we're very honest, while we do love them, they suck the ever-living life out of us. They drag us down. So it's time to do an assessment here. All right? However, that's the data on the importance of relationships. Now, I believe that all of us need at least one friend, and this type of friend, I believe, is the most important type of friend for all of us, and us maximizing our potential on this planet. And this is the person. They are the friend who, whether you want them to or not, they're always challenging you. Now, let me explain what I mean. I don't mean challenge in a negative way, like they're just, oh gosh, they challenge me. No. They're constantly going, hey, how you doing in this area of your life? You making progress? You doing well? How are things going? You setting some goals? Are you winning? And I got to tell you, the reason that I'm sharing this today is because I know how rare this is. There's not a lot of these people on the planet. In fact, I think they are the extreme minority in life. Because if I want you to really stop for just a second. I want you to think about this. How many of you watching right now have got a friend in your life who, whether you ask them to, remind them to or not, they are just always that challenger in a good way. They're just always going, hey, how you doing? You doing well in this area? Are you growing in this area? Are you eating right? How's your relationship with your wife? How are you doing with your kids? Are you growing? What are you dreaming about? See, here's the deal. That's a rare deal. So in some ways, I'm going to acknowledge that you will have to almost try to create this friend. I think there are personality types who, if you come up to them and you say, I need you to be this person. So I'm going to share some things that I want to work on, that I want to see growth in my life. And again, this is relationally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, professionally. And you can go to them and go, no, listen, I'm going to share this stuff with you because I want you. I think you're this type of person. I don't want to burden you on this. But if you're game for this, when you talk to me on a regular basis, I want you to ask me. I want you to challenge me. Folks, this is a game changer. But I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of these people walking around, so they're rare animals, right? But if you find them, love on them, and get them connected deeply into your life because they are a gift. They are a gift. I think of this as the iron sharpening iron. They are the sword to your sword. They are going to be this clashing combustion. Joe, I know you hate that, but you're just going to have to deal with it. When I make those noises, he jumps in the studio back there. There he is. Wave at everybody, Joe. There he is. That clashing doesn't have to be negative. It needs to be positive, and it's creating sparks, sparking action, sparking change. That's what I'm talking about. So they're rare, but you can find them. And I believe they're floating around you. Some of them do it instinctively, and others, you have to coach them into it and say, I'm giving you this permission. Will you do it? And some of those people go, ooh, I'm in. They like it. And listen, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, but I'm telling you, it's so good. So good. And they turn into a person who's not just challenging you on your goals, but you can take an idea to them and they're not going to be the yes man. They're going to go, I want to challenge that a little bit. I got questions. Be a little bit of a devil's advocate. And again, that's the iron sharpening iron and the sparks that are happening. And I'm telling you, sparks are good. One final question on this topic, and we'll move back to the phones. I want you to be really honest with yourself. When was the last time you even had a conversation like this with somebody who cared about you enough to challenge you, or you sought out somebody to challenge you? When was the last time you created sparks? If it's been a while, time for a wake-up call. Your growth is highly dependent on you putting yourself in a situation where you're being challenged by other people, creating sparks. If you got no spark in your life, it's because you're not being challenged. Think on that.